Hey, it's John Siskovich. I'm coming to you with a video on dethatching your pasture with chickens. It's an experiment I did, some thoughts. I'd like to get your opinions. Let's see what happens in this video. So I'm out on a bright sunny day. It is March something, 15, 16, and you can really see the effect of what I did last fall, and I'm kind of excited about it. So this is my main pasture behind me. Sorry about the sunglasses, but it was the right angle for this video. And that's one of my mobile chicken coops, and I have some lines of chicken tractors in between it. And I don't typically cross where my egg layers and my meat birds go, but this field has some very specific strips in it, if you were to get a high level view, where that scenario works out. So in the summer, I have these broilers and chicken tractors running across north to south on this field. And on the edges of it, I have egg layers. That's on my eastern edge. My western edge is really where I'm sitting and behind me. So these pastures used to be an old organic dairy farm, but now it's had gone fallow for a few years, and now I'm managing it with chickens and pigs, chickens primarily. And you can see the effect. So what I wanted to accomplish is that it used to have cows running through it. And as the grass got tall, whatever they didn't eat, they would trample into the ground. Now, because I don't use every area of the farm, I've noticed that there's been thatch buildup where the grasses that are really tall lay over in the winter as they die out, and they create this kind of mesh, and it's a blanket on the ground. And that decomposes over time, and the earthworms eat it, and it's great. I have a lot of earthworms, but it stops the grass from growing when we have these sunny days, because now it's in a shaded area, so my pasture doesn't get as tall as quickly in the spring. So that thatch is kind of a problem. You know, it can still be pushed into the ground, the earthworms can still eat it, but I want to get sunlight to that grass. So an experiment that I ran last fall is that I took one of these egg laying coops and I kept them in a little bit longer than I would in my normal rotation at the end of the year. And what they did was they scratched the ground, they got in between that thatch, chewed it up a little bit, ate some of it, pooped on it. It was great. And you can see the difference behind me, that there's a green stripe where I had the chickens, and there's that tall grass and thatch on the either side of it where I didn't have chickens. Now I won't have broilers into that middle area until later this year, but for now, that green area, that's going to be more lush and great and delicious for whatever livestock I put on it next than this area that I'm sitting in here. That's taking a little bit more time to grow. The grass isn't coming as thickly or as quickly, and that's something that I'm figuring out year to year. So I use holistic management to kind of manage all this stuff. I'm getting better. I'm learning year to year as I make these little experiments and figure out what my land and my animals and my management can do. If you don't know anything about holistic management, pick up the Holistic Management book by Alan Savory. Super good. Recommended it a lot on the videos. Hope this helps. Hope it sparks some conversation. And until next time, I will see you out in the field.